Swimming and fish feeding are the only two activities allowed in this part of the river. A semi-traditional fishing practice known as ikan larangan is practiced across communities of West Sumatra. Ikan larangan is a community fisheries management system that applies seasonal bans on fishing in certain segments of the river. In some villages, fishing is allowed just once every 3 years. Local practices like this serve an important purpose in conserving fishery resources. The provincial government of West Sumatra encourages communities to take on active roles in managing their natural resources sustainably through their social forestry program. Just a short drive away from the province's international airport in the village of Sungai Buluh, local tourists are being lured to a lush area with walking tracks, natural pools, and waterfalls. Indonesia's Ministry of Environment and Forestry granted custodianship of more than 1,300 hectares of land to local communities in Sungai Buluh in 2013.
Setelah kita mengadakan menghidupkan ekowisata, sekarang masyarakat itu sangat bersyukur kampungnya ini sudah dikunjungi oleh orang. Ya, dari pemuda ini biasanya dia bekerja hanya nongkrong-nongkrong di kedai-kedai. Nah, kita fokuskan dengan ekowisata supaya dia itu bisa bekerja dengan baik. Kita jadikan dia pemandu, kita buat itu seperti pelatihan membuat anyaman gitu. Jadi pemuda itu fokus dengan situ.
Since then, efforts to develop ecotourism are popping up in the area. The social forestry program has also ended water usage conflict. Companies that use water sourced from Sungai Buluh now already contributed to Sungai Buluh development. Community-based forest management is also benefiting locals in Indudur village. Every household is responsible for planting 1.5 hectares of land with non-timber forest products such as cacao, candlenut, or clove. Village authorities provide farming equipment as incentives to reward households that produce the most crops. There are also mutually agreed disincentives for households that do not actively participate.
Di akhir 2007 kami mencoba membuat suatu peraturan desa tentang pengelolaan lahan kering di nagari kami. Setelah kami melahirkan perdes ini dalam rangka meningkatkan ekonomi masyarakat yang kami awasi setiap tahun. Jadi memang telah merubah pola ekonomi masyarakat di sini, itu telah turun 75% kemiskinan di daerah kami.
Nagari Sungai Buluh and Indudur exemplify how local communities can sustainably manage natural resources for their benefits. Because local communities have traditionally been dependent on forests for their livelihood, they are key to protection and conservation efforts. The provincial government has recognized the central role of communities in their plans and legislation. A roadmap was put forth by the government, aiming to hand over the management of 500,000 hectares of forested area to communities by 2017.
Harapan kami dengan diserahkannya pengelolaan hutan berbasis masyarakat atau perhutanan sosial kepada masyarakat di dalam dan di sekitar kawasan hutan, tentu nanti pengelolaan hutan di tingkat tapak akan lebih terfokus, akan lebih terarah tanpa meninggalkan fungsi-fungsi ekonomi dan ekologi yang berada di dalam kawasan hutan tersebut.
Through the REDD Plus Partnership Program, field facilitators are helping local communities in West Sumatra for obtaining management rights of forest areas. This has yielded positive results. By mid-2016, 70 social forestry licenses have been granted to communities and almost 150 more are in the pipeline.
Jadi kami sebagai penyuluh dalam hal kegiatan PHBM ini, kami memberikan pengawalan dan pendampingan kepada masyarakat untuk mengurus perizinan dari PHBM tersebut, mulai dari sosialisasi sampai nanti terbentuk proposal yang bisa dikirimkan ke Kementerian Lingkungan Hidup dan Kehutanan.
Facilitators are engaged in the long term. They continue to support communities in a range of issues, including advising them on what crops to plant, infrastructure to build, and informing them of the economic and ecological values of sustainable forest management practices. On the national level, the REDD Plus Partnership Program is making sure systems and regulation are in place to support community-based forest management. The program provides assistance to set up ministerial guidelines to expedite and fast-track community application for management rights. This includes setting up an online system for more transparent permit application and issuance. Social forestry is vital to Indonesia's efforts in reducing emissions from deforestation. By engaging local communities in conservation and management efforts, the country will provide greater welfare opportunities for millions of people living in and around forests. This is in line with REDD Plus program, where forest conservation not only reduces gas emission, but also resolving conflict and protecting the local custom.